welcome back to Expressions Explored with Sarah. Today, we're diving headfirst into the phrase like mad. No, it doesn't mean you've lost your marbles.
Ha ha ha, exactly. It's all about doing something with a turbo boost. Like when I crammed for finals, studying like mad actually meant I was hitting the books with a vengeance.
Right! And it's funny because when you hear mad, you think of chaos. But here, it's more like going full speed ahead, right?
Absolutely. It's like channeling your inner superhero. You know, like when you see someone sprinting like Usain Bolt just to catch a closing elevator.
Totally. But isn't there a risk of burning out if you're always working like mad?
True, true. A study actually showed chronic overworking can lead to stress-related illnesses. So it's crucial to know when to hit the brakes.
Exactly. So, folks, remember to save the like mad energy for those important moments, like a last minute deadline or Black Friday shopping.
Haha, yes. And maybe balance it with some like super chill days. Anyway, let's move on to our next expression, shall we?
All right, let's talk about losing face. It's all about saving those precious social points, right?
Exactly. It's like when you're trying to pull off a cool trick, but you trip and faceplant. The embarrassment is real.
Haha, so true. But in all seriousness, losing face can have big implications, especially in professional settings.
Definitely, especially in cultures where honor is paramount. I once saw a CEO refuse to admit a mistake to avoid losing face, risking the whole company instead.
Wow, talk about priorities. But what about being authentic and owning mistakes? Isn't that gaining respect?
Great point. A Harvard study found that leaders who own up to mistakes often gain more respect in the long run. It's all about the long game.
Exactly. So maybe the real trick is knowing when to risk losing a little face to gain a whole lot more integrity.
Well said, Sarah. Now, speaking of surprises, let's jump into our next phrase, out of the blue.
So, out of the blue, it's like when your cat suddenly decides to acknowledge your existence, right?
Exactly. It's that unexpected twist, like when you find a $20 bill in an old jacket pocket.
Oh, that's the best feeling. But why blue? Why not out of the pink or something?
Good question. The phrase actually dates back to the 19th century, referring to a clear blue sky with no warning of storms, hence the surprise.
Ah, I see. But surely not all surprises are welcome, right?
True, some can be shocking, like a pop quiz out of the blue, but they can also be delightful, sparking creativity and innovation.
Right. Like those sudden flashes of inspiration that hit you at 3 a.m.
Exactly. So, embrace the blue moments, they might just lead to your next big idea. Now, does our next phrase ring any bells?
Let's talk about rings a bell. It's like when a song plays and you're sure you know it, but can't name it, right?
Yes, it's that tip of the tongue moment, like trying to recall an actor's name. I swear I know this.
Exactly. But why is it always a bell? Why not rings a gong for something really loud?
Haha, true. The bell analogy is about subtle familiarity, like the gentle nudge of a memory trying to surface.
I love that. But what if it never comes back? Are we doomed to forget?
Not necessarily. Our brains are like vast libraries, sometimes needing a little help to find the right book. That's why revisiting information helps.
Ah, so true. Repetition is key. And who knows, maybe a bell will ring at the perfect moment.
Absolutely. Now, as we wrap up, let's see if we can ring a few more bells with our listeners.
All right, let's give our expressions a quick spin recap. Like mad, lose face, out of the blue, and rings a bell, we've covered them all.
Indeed, I bet our listeners are ready to use these expressions like pros. Imagine them dropping out of the blue in casual chats.
Haha, or telling their boss they work like mad. Instant cool points.
Or maybe avoiding losing face by finally admitting they haven't seen Titanic. There, I said it.
Oh wow, that might actually lose you some face. Haha. But what's important is these expressions make conversations more vibrant.
Absolutely, they're the spice to your language curry and way more fun than textbook English.
For sure. So listeners, sprinkle these into your chats and see how they transform your English game.
And with that, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay curious and keep those expressions flowing.
All right, that's all for today's episode. Remember, language is like a never-ending buffet, always something new to try.
Well said. And these expressions are the delicious side dishes that make your conversations unforgettable.
Exactly. So, whether you're chatting with friends or impressing your English teacher, use these expressions like secret weapons.
And if you mix them up occasionally, hey, that's part of the fun. Just laugh it off and keep going.
Right. Language is all about connection, not perfection. So go ahead, surprise yourself and others with your newfound skills.
And don't forget to share this podcast with anyone who could use a little language boost. Spread the love.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Keep listening, keep learning, and we'll catch you next time on Expressions Explored.
Bye-bye, folks. Stay expressive and have a fantastic week ahead.